Hey friends, Tux here. You know, car security is a top priority of mine. Being able to trust that you're going to be safe on the road. And because, you know, those insurance companies, you think they're your friend, but they're really not. They're really to give you the least amount possible. And you really want to have some evidence, some proof of what's happening around you, because you might very well need it. You know, and that's where dash cams come in. They give you that peace of mind knowing that you have some physical video evidence of what happened, so that way you can go ahead and use that to get the most you can in the event something bad happens, you know. And there's other great reasons for dash cams, like you could have some cool environmental things, you could catch a shooting star, lightning, comet, you just don't know. So it's really fun having dash cams too. And this is a company I trust a lot. This is TiESFONG. Okay, that's TiESFONG. And this is a company I've used before, and I really like them. And I wanted to show how this comes packed. This is important to me. Sorry, my dove is cooing like crazy back here. She wants her own dash cam. It comes very nicely packed in this great bubble wrap, so it's very secure, and it'll definitely make it to you one piece, which I really appreciate. Let me go ahead and open this up here for you. Got a little scissors. We'll give this a little snippy snip here and cut into this. Up there we go. I feel the pressure releasing out of the package. There we go. We'll give this a little more cut, a little more tape action here. Now, these guys really are good, okay? And the reason why I say that is because they include not just a memory card, but a name brand memory card. And that can be really important, because sometimes if you do have one of those emergencies, the last thing you want is for your memory card to be some weird off brand or something and not perform well for you. So kudos to them. 128 gigs, definitely excellent. Great name brand, great memory card. So I use Lexar a lot for memory cards. So that's excellent, guys. Like, kudos. Like, wow, I'm really impressed with that. Let's go ahead and pull out the package here. Now, this is a beautiful box here. You can see it's very giftable, very square. And oh, there's another little goodie here. Not only do we have the memory card that was like on this side like that, on this side we have a little goodie too. Let's check it out. It looks like we have an extra lens included. So that's really cool. It looks like this is like a fisheye, like a larger lens, which is very cool. Let's look here. Yeah, it looks like it's a clip-on lens. So that is excellent, guys. Wow, they actually really give you everything. This is really well thought out. And the box, look at this beautiful box. This is an awesome box for wrapping. I could totally see it as being very giftable. The holidays are coming up not long from now. And I should mention, I will have a link for this product right below, so you can click the link to get yours at the very best price, okay? And this type of thing where it can be something great for you, it can be something great for a loved one, someone who just got a sports car or something, like a fancy car. You want to make sure you protect your investment with a quality dash cam, okay? Now, looking here, I love the way this box is. It looks like it's a 2 fold-out box. On the back here, we have traveling data recorder dash camera. So very cool. Let me go ahead and we will cut into this. Let me get my scissors here. We'll go to the next level of this and get inside the box. You know, people say, oh, like, why do you care about the boxes, Tux? In my reviews, I talk a lot about packaging. And it's a little tell, okay? Because companies that really care about their products will ship them in a nice box, you know? And that's just one of the little steps that they don't have to take. They can just wrap in a cardboard OEM box. But this is truly a beautiful box. I love the way we have the logo here on every side, and I love the way it splits on top. It looks like something maybe like Apple would make, or they definitely put some time and thought into this box, which is cool. We'll go ahead and pull off the top here. Dash cam on the side, very cool. And we'll give this a little unveiling here. Let's pull this off here. Nice and tight, good packing. And oh, look at that, guys. Wow, everything is like waiting for you here. You got your manual, okay, so very cool. And this is the dash cam, I should mention, to the i7pro-WB, okay? So very cool. And inside here shows the dash cam. Now, this is a multi-dash cam. It's one of those dash cams that actually records different ways. And we'll talk a lot about this coming up, but it has several cameras built in. So really cool. So you can get different angles, because you never really know what angle someone's going to hit you, you know? Not like you want to think about it, but it's something you really should, you know? Talks about everything in the box, like all sorts of cables. We're going to show all the stuff here in just a second. And we'll go through just a few more pages here. Talks about security, talks about the memory card. This manual is really thorough. It goes through, talks about the different types of beeps, like the way you have color pictures and everything. Talks about installation of the memory card. You want to be careful. You want to make sure you stick it in the right way. So that's important. Page 4. talks about the different accessories, how to wire it, shows how to hide your cables and things. So very cool. Talks about working in the fuse box even. So they really want to make this as painless as possible. And I can tell you, it can be a little daunting trying to install some dash cams, you know, but when you have a full kit like this with everything included, it just makes things so much easier, you know. All right, let's go ahead and see what else we have here. We'll pull out the next little level. I think I'm going to pull out the foam here. You probably can pull it out without the foam. Now this is the Astro dash cam, so I'm going to hold on to this and we'll show this one last. I want to see the accessories that come with this. So inside the box here, you can see you can pull out the bottom of the box here, and there is a whole bunch of accessories. Very cool, and they even have them labeled. That's a really nice touch too. So right here we have the GPS cable. Okay, so this is kind of like a Sirius satellite radio kind of antenna, and this just plugs in, very simple, which is great. And you can just find a good secure place for this. And in the book, it explains everything about this, but very easy to do. Little antenna for the GPS. Okay, and it's really cool this camera has GPS alone. A lot of them do not, you know, so it's cool it does. Has a 3M back to it, so you can peel that off and place it. It'll stay nice and solid. And it has a standard little plug in the end. So very easy to plug in, find it, very small cable, easy to hide. And it's cool that it actually has all that included because, again, not most, if not almost all, do not have GPS included, you know, so especially for this price range, it's awesome. Now in here, this is a whole bag of a whole bunch of accessories. Oh my gosh. Wow, they even give you an SD card. You know what? This is a big plus. A lot of companies who have, you know, dash cams, they don't make it easy to transfer and play things. So this one here, the first accessory I'm going to show out of this package here. Let me go ahead and pull everything out here. I want to show off this little adapter. And this is so important because sometimes it can be very daunting and very tricky to transfer files. So this is a USB that you can stick your memory card. Okay, so the memory card that you take out of the camera, okay, you stick in here, and then this you can plug into a laptop or a computer, and it makes it just a breeze to transfer files. And you want that because if you're gonna mail your file of the accident to an insurance company, or maybe that shooting star or whatever have you, you know, it's great to be able to get the files painlessly off of the camera and, you know, onto your computer for transfer. So it's cool they include that. They also include lots of other cool accessories here. Looks like we have some screen protectors here, very cool. Looks like you got 3 there, 1, 2, 3. And then here we have an extra 3M sticky, so very cool for the camera. And we have another 3M sticky in case you want to move it around a little bit. We have some wire management ties. This is cool. It's like Velcro wire management to keep your wires all in check. Very cool. A lot of companies don't think about that. They really don't. Here we have a USB-C to a USB-A. Okay, so this is for powering. So very cool. And then, oh wow, check out, they even give you like a little tool. Like this on Amazon would probably cost you like $5 alone, you know? And this is for hiding the cables. So you can, like, it's a trim tool, so you can hide the wires under parts of the dash or behind the door or whatever have you without having to remove things, you know, which is really cool. And then down here we have lots of we have 5 little wire management little 3M sticky little ties. So this is something that you can help hold your wires in place. So very cool. Again, they really have thought of everything with this kit. But I can tell you this Amazon, easily $6. You know, little extra 3M stickies, extra 3M stuff, that'd be $5 or $6 alone. This would probably be about $6 to $9. Extra cable, you know, this would be like $6. Like, all this stuff adds up, and it's really cool. They include it in the box. That is amazing. That makes this be like the perfect little gift. So very cool. All right, next up, let's take a look here. We have the P7 hardware kit. Okay, so this is like the actual wiring kit. So being able to plug the power directly into the fuse box allows you to have less wires around, which is really convenient. And most of them don't include like the really cool convenient little end like this. A lot of companies, again, will make you buy this as an extra accessory. So it's really cool they have that, okay? And you can see there's a USB-C, okay, to the fuse box end. It even has like Velcro on here for a switch. You know, the switch here, let me see here. Yeah, so it's a hardware kit. From here you can turn it on and off. So very cool. It allows you to cut that power if you want to. So really good stuff. we'll put this back in the bag here. I don't want to lose any of these little pieces, but that is really cool because a lot of dash cams do not allow you to have this packed in the box. They make you buy it separately. So, wow, that's awesome. And then here, this is another really cool feature. This is one of the most attractive rear view cameras I've seen in all the dash cams I've tested, used, loved over the years. And we have a couple Corvettes. We have multiple cars. It's useful to have different types of our different dash cams, you know, and I've used a lot of them. But this one is honestly one of the most attractive looking ends. Look at that. It's really cool. It's adjustable, so you can slightly tilt it to make it fit for your car. You know, I have a convertible, so it's really important to make sure you have one that works. And I'll tell you, a lot of people, little secret, a lot of people use these also is a curb cam. They want to make sure that if you have a low sports car, you want to be able to see what's happening around parking stops, around the curb, that kind of thing. So these are really handy. It really can help you avoid like rim rash, that kind of thing, you know, or like different types of aero kits, that kind of thing, from being scratched up. So really cool. A lot of uses for this, but technically this is the rear facing camera. Okay, so excellent. And again, I love the way this looks. Very attractive. Definitely more stylish than a lot of the other backup cams, which just look like a little box or really cheap actually. So this is cool. Let me go ahead and put this back in the bag here. We'll get this all together. There we go. So as you can see, a whole bunch of accessories. Really, they have thought of everything. They've really done a great job in trying to include everything in the box. So that's a huge plus, a big win-win. All right, guys, on to the camera. Oh, here we go, guys. It is time to look at the actual dash cam. Let's give this a grand unveiling here. Looks like this is very nicely wrapped. Keep it nice and secure for shipping. Nice soft touch bag. We're gonna pull this out and check this guy out. Looking so cool. Oh my gosh. Look at all the cameras on this thing. That is extraordinary, guys. And I love the way on the back here we have the thing for the GPS, and it looks like a Wi-Fi symbol right there too, which is very cool. So this is one of the type of dash cams that actually has the camera kind of built in, which is really convenient. I think I like this better than like a rear view camera one that you cover up your own rear view mirror, because I have like OnStar and stuff and I don't want to have that covered up, quite honestly. So it's awesome. This creates another little teeny monitor. You know, the i7pro-WB has this little monitor that actually goes, you know, inside your car, so you can actually control the functions. You can see what's going on, which is a huge plus. And it has so many cameras, guys. This particular one, okay, so the head unit here has 3 cameras. It has a camera, which, like if this is inside your car here, we have a left camera right there. And you can see this spins a little bit, so you can actually move this to just where you want it, which is great. Maybe you want it a little bit more on the side. Maybe you want it, maybe you're like an Uber driver and you want to have it facing you, you know, one of them facing you, or you can have it facing forward at an angle. It's really great. On the right hand side, another camera here that you can move, which is really convenient, very cool. And of course on the front here you have your front facing camera too. So all together, guys, you have 3 cameras in the front and the rear view camera that we just talked about there in the box. So 4 cameras total. Very, very cool. You have 3M sticky here, so it's easy to peel off and apply to the dash just where you want it. Probably underneath the rear view mirror, probably, or somewhere in the center of the car. I would think is probably the most appropriate place, so you can reach that, you know, on and off right there, which is very cool too. You have on and off right there in the little Wi-Fi. So really good stuff. Loving the look of this. Loving the customizability, how you can turn these cameras just where you want them. Very, very cool stuff. Now on top here, we do have some buttons here. We do have okay, we have forward, back, that kind of thing. We have power right there. Up top here, we do have holes for the rear view camera. So the rear view camera, you kind of stick into here. In fact, let me show that real quick. Okay, so here is the camera. Let me go ahead and pull out the plug here. As again, this very attractive, cool camera. Very nice. I should mention too, very generous length of cord. Like they give you a lot of cord, so you can really have this in a longer car, shorter car. And then you have just this little plug. It's very easy. This is plugs in right up here to the rear camera. It's that second hole there, so where it says rear, okay? So very simple. You just plug it in like that, and then you feed this through to the where you want this to be, which might be somewhere, you know, on below your car. It could be someone on towards the back deck, out the rear back window. A lot of great places for it. And again, they give you so much cable, it makes it easy to actually feed it through. Now, a few other things I want to call out here. Here's where the memory card goes in, okay? So that is our memory card right here. Let's go ahead and let's open this bad boy up here. I'm going to go ahead and give this a little clip. And again, kudos to them for including a brand name memory card. That is a really nice touch. We'll go ahead and give this a little clip. There we go. And 128 gigs, that's enough space, man. That's lots of space to record all sorts of things. Most of them just include like a 64 card, so very cool. Now there's a little diagram of the card right here, so you want to go ahead and make sure you're sticking it in the right way. Hopefully the camera is getting this good. So we're just putting the card in like this, and sometimes you might want to use a little fingernail or maybe that trim tool, and you can just kind of pop it in, and you should feel it click a little bit too. Here, we're going to use my scissors here. We're just going to give this a little push in. There we go. And when it's like that, you can kind of see where it stays in, and that means you're good to go. And then right here is for the power. Okay, so that's where you plug in your USB-C. We'll show that real quick as well. So here's the hardware kit. There we go. Let me put this down temporarily. And here is the USB-C hardware kit. There we go. And this just goes in just like that. This just plugs right in. You could probably USB-C, you can go either way with it, but you can see that just plugs in like that. I'm sure you plugged in a million USB-C items before, so very simple, very easy, and it's really convenient how they have all the different things you need to plug in kind of all together. Kind of keeps it all nice and organized on top, which is good. That way you can hide the wires more easily going, you know, around your like sun visors or around the roof area, that kind of thing. So just very cool. Loving the way this looks. Now, one extra thing I want to show here, I'm going to peel off the little cover. These just peel off, so you want to make sure you peel off the little, you know, shipping lens covers, okay, the little protectors. We'll just stick that there. They all have one. It's really easy, this little tab, you can just peel that right off, but you do want to make sure you pull that off. But this extra bonus item, this is like a fisheye lens, okay, so we're going to pull this out here. And we'll just pop this out. And again, a lot of companies, you have to buy this separately, but these guys, they really think of everything it all comes with. So very cool. We'll go ahead and peel off the cover. There's like a little plastic cover on this. Well, you know what? I'm going to leave this plastic cover on for now, but there's a thin plastic cover right on there as well. And then this right here just pops on just like that. So very cool, gives you that wide, and it is adjustable too, so you can kind of turn it to get a slightly different fisheye lens look out the front. So very cool to even get more a wider angle of what's happening in front of you, because again, you don't know, you might get hit from the left, you might get hit from the right. It's really useful to be able to get everything on camera, because that is what it's going to take to protect you from the insurance companies, which are not there for your best interest. They're there to pay out as little as possible, you know, or nothing at all. So you want that video proof to make sure that they can see that wasn't your fault, you know, and you deserve the maximum refund. So think of this as just like a small investment in trying to make sure that you get the most out of any kind of bad thing that could potentially happen, you know. And there's a lot of other great things too. Maybe you're driving, there's a pretty sunset. We live in the Florida Keys. We drive over the 7 Mile Bridge. Beautiful sunsets. Like, you can catch a lot of beautiful nature with these too. So it's fun for a lot of levels, but ultimately the protection level is the one that I'm worried about the most. Is, will this camera, you know, will whatever dash cam I'm using, you know, record a nice picture, be transferable, and be sharp, you know. And this does all of that. You know, you want to be able to read that license plate in the car in front of you. This does that. You know, this is a 4K camera, super crisp, and it's going to help give you that evidence you need in the event something bad happens. So that's excellent. Hey friends, TUXX here. We are at beautiful Key West Beach. I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick little drive here for you with the new dash cam installed. Very, very cool, very easy install. We got it right up there for you. Let's go ahead and check out this guy in action. Hey friends, TUXX here. We are at beautiful Key West Beach right now, and I want to go ahead and show you the dash cam. We got it all installed there, looking beautiful, very sharp. Let's go ahead and boot up here. We'll start the car. And it's gonna pop on with power here and come to life in a second. There we go. And it's very bright right now, so I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this that well, but I'm gonna take a little ride here for you, and we'll go ahead and check out some of the surrounding area of Key West Beach with the dash cam installed. Let's go for a ride.
Video starts.
Okay, here we are, guys. I'm pulling out from the beach here at Key West, and we're just gonna take a little ride. Pretty nice day for this, sunny out. Check out the nice blue sky. The camera does a really nice job of getting a lot of it, and this is without the wide angle lens onto. This is just the base camera straight up, doing a fantastic job. Oh boy, here's one of my big pet peeves. Golf carts. See the golf cart turn there to the right? Golf carts are such a hazard, man. Like, they really shouldn't be allowed on the city roads. Here on the island, it's always a source of contention and just problems by people driving golf carts on roads where they really, it's not, I mean, I guess it is their fault. The golf cart just can't go fast enough is a problem. But yet they still want to inconvenience others. They still want to drive their golf cart on a city street, even though it can't keep with the flow of traffic at the proper speed. So, all sorts of hazards, both fast and slow, you need to watch out for. We got a three-legged dog. Check that out. Three-legged dog hopping in front of the car here. That's kind of funny. I want to let you soak in this beautiful image on this dash cam camera. Looks so good. You can see all the angles. You can see right now we are parked. I'm not driving, okay? But you can see it looks absolutely beautiful. You get all the angles together. Very easy to see. And this is in a convertible, okay? So this is already super bright in here. And the camera, it still picks up everything super crisp. The LCD looks beautiful, very visible, but not distracting. So really cool, guys. It's really a nice looking camera. I'm loving it. To recap, this is the i7pro-WB, an excellent dash cam that provides many fine attributes from everything being included in the box. I love that. I love the fact that you have so many angles. You want to be able to capture things from different angles, and the fact that this comes with 3 front-facing cameras, and again, what I think is the most attractive, well thought out, beautiful rear facing in the business. Like, you really are protected. You can get things from all sorts of angles, you know, no matter if it's an accident, something bad like that, or something beautiful, like a beautiful sunset, or, you know, something cool like a shooting star or whatever. You want to be able to capture things in a crisp, clear manner, you know, and the fact that this does HD, you know, this is 4K, it's going to be beautiful for you, and you'll be able to get license plates, you'll be able to get everything you need on camera, you know. And true story, if you go back in the channel here and look back through my past videos, there was a video I did where a dog ran out in front of my car, and this is on a street, you know, here in Key West. You know, I was driving slow, I wasn't driving fast, and a dog, like, there's some people walking their dog down the street, and another dog in a yard, like, darted outside the yard, past the gate, out into the street directly in front of my car to bark at this other dog that was being walked on a leash, you know. And it was the type of thing where, had I been going faster or something, you know, I could have easily hit the dog. But, you know, good news, no dogs were hit in this making of any video that I've done. But I really like the fact that I would be able to see that, you know, to be able to capture that moment. So it's important to have a dash cam, because you never know exactly when something is going to happen, you know, and you want that proof. Otherwise, obviously, it's going to be like, oh, the car driver is Mr. Bad, you know, he's driving a sports car, he was going too fast or something. You don't want to have that rap. And people automatically have that feeling. Like, if you drive, I have a C7 Corvette, and if you're driving a fast looking car or whatever, they're automatically going to lean towards, oh, is the guy in the sports car, you know, or the guy in the fancy BMW or Mercedes going too fast or something, you know, whatever car you have, it doesn't matter. Like, they're going to think it's auto drivers is the bad guy. And it could very well be the person riding on the bicycle on the wrong side of the road, you know, or it could very well be something else, a dog darting out in front of your car. Like, you just don't know. So it's great, again, to have that video evidence. And that's where this comes in. Fantastic kit, everything you need, all inclusive, you know. So this would make a great gift for somebody who just got a car, or somebody who really cares about their car, who wants to protect their investment, you know. And maybe you just into photography and you like to be able to shoot little videos from your car or whatever, you know, maybe even YouTube videos or something. This does a great job with multiple angles, crystal clear, you know, great image, and it's something which doesn't cost a ton either. And again, I will have a link for this product right below, so be sure and click that link to get yours at the very best price, okay? I want to thank you guys for watching this video. I really appreciate it. I'm going to test this in the field. I made some follow-up comments down the road. If you have any questions about this dash cam, this i7 Pro dash cam, let me know in the comments below, or shoot me an email, tuxtoys@gmail.com. But I mean, again, just so many things to like. I love the way this is set up, love the multiple cameras. Your review rearview mirror, not covering up some crazy thing on the floor. You know, it's very convenient to have everything kind of all put together. You know, you can use the 3M sticky, stick it to your windshield, and you're good to go. It's that simple, you know, and the fact they include all this stuff makes it very painless and very, very complete as far as the package goes, you know. So anyway, guys, I want to thank you again for watching this video. Really appreciate it. And any questions, you know that I'm here to help, okay? All right, we'll talk to you soon, friends. Bye-bye. Click the link.